Spurs are on their way to Bilbao. Yes, people, I may be getting ahead of myself slightly, but I'm over the moon that Spurs are putting a performance that we can all be proud of tonight after beating Bodo Glimt 3-1 at home. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. Yes, people, us as Spurs fans, we've needed a victory like this in a very long time. Not just a victory, just the way we decided to show up tonight. Not just the players, but us as fans as well. That atmosphere was incredible. The tifo as well was a whole lot better than that shower curtain we saw from Arsenal yesterday or the day before. So I'm very, very proud to be a Spurs fan tonight. Obviously getting that win against Bodo Glimt. Like I say, the lineup for me, I must say I had my doubts. It was an interesting one from Ange. The fact as well that obviously Spurs managed to keep quiet that BILBAO was on crutches tonight, which didn't make me feel too happy about life. But in the first 40 seconds or less than 40 seconds, I was a lot over the moon because we managed to see that well-worked goal with Johnson, that man on the score sheet, once again to put us up in front early. It was a great kind of worked goal from Richarlison that headed it back to that back post to find Johnson to put us 1-0 up. And then that kind of steadied our nerves a little bit. But as Spurs fans, you always sat there thinking, oh, we need to go get another one. And another one we managed to get. And I must admit, this touch from Maddison to get our second goal was unbelievable. Outside of the boot, again, a ridiculous pass up to him as well. Manages to dink the ball down. The touch was incredible. Stops the ball, puts his foot through it to put it into the bottom of the corner. Great celebration as well. And then we're loving life. We then saw Bentancur nearly get on the score sheet very early on with that incredible strike. Again, it was a great save from the keeper. But it could have been 3-0 a little bit earlier on. But we managed to obviously get the third goal through a penalty. It was quite funny actually because obviously when Romero was kind of brought down, none of the Spurs players kind of called to the ref and said, "Oi, we need a pen here." It went obviously to VAR and then we got the pen. What a calm and collective finish from that man Solanke again. I think he no-looked it as well. But it was a great kind of finish and a great penalty. But it wouldn't be Spurs without us conceding a goal at some point. It's very unfortunate. Obviously, Bentancur, I think, got the last touch to send it over Vicario. But you know what? Regardless of that goal, it does make me a little bit more nervous going to Bodo Glimt with that 3-1 with just a 2-goal cushion. But the performance I kind of saw tonight, I feel like we're going to be okay. I feel like we could potentially go to Bilbao. Saying that though, I am obviously still nervous for that second leg, but I'm glad that in the week the boys kind of did the walk. We heard Maddison in his press conference, so we're blocking out the noise, shall I say. We're going into this game not just for the fans but ourselves, and I think tonight we went and did that. We've needed a bit of joy in our life, to be honest with you, and I'm so glad that tonight, out of all the nights, they decided to turn up. I also was playing darts. I can't say that I turned up to darts tonight. I scored 71 in one of my shots, but apart from that, I think I lost my doubles game. But Spurs won the game, so that's all that matters. Obviously, we've got that game at the weekend against West Ham, their cup final, so it'll be interesting to see how that one goes. Again, I just hope that there's obviously a few tweaks. We heard from Maddison and Solanke. I think Maddison had his knee and Solanke may have been his thigh. So hopefully they're okay. But I don't really care about the game at the weekend. Obviously, I'd love to pick up 3 points. But I'm more concerned about, obviously, next Thursday as we go again. But what a game. What an atmosphere. And what a win for us as Spurs fans and the club. Let me know your thoughts in the comment sections below. And until next time, come on, you Spurs.